All right. Test, one, two, three, four. Oh, I see my moderators here, so possibly live. Well, don't see me moving yet, but I hope people can hear the audio. So if you can hear the audio, then say something in chat. All right, my moderator hears me. That's a big plus. Is it good, the audio, or is it bad? Because I'm getting all kinds of errors from YouTube saying that the audio stream current bitrate is lower than the recommended stream bitrate. Greetings from Thailand. Greetings back to Thailand. Must be late there already, or early. I'm not good with time zones. I can hear very well. Okay, that's perfect. Everything going well. All right, all right. Let me test the music then. Since I have this Stream Deck thingy, I can turn on my PC audio and then I think the lag between stream and chat is pretty big. Yeah, that could be. Have the stream setting currently to low latency. I can go to ultra low latency. The big issue is that if I click the button, it will end the stream. But if you say that, then for tomorrow I will put it to ultra low. So then when we have the lecture tomorrow, that there's at least not a lot of latency. But the nice thing is, of course, it's YouTube. So it has this DVR mode. So if you just press pause and come back in like 10 minutes, then you should be able to continue where you left off, which is not possible on Twitch. So at least that's what I enabled. So let me quickly try a little bit of background music, just to make sure that that's not too loud and that you guys can hear that. So let me actually start it then. So if I continue talking, is it too loud? Can people still hear me above the music? Because for me it's a little bit difficult. But let's see. So far, so good, I think. Hearing music, perfect. All right, so also that works. So that's really nice for the breaks. So when we have the animated GIFs and stuff, we have the breaks, and that's fun. Then we can listen to some audio. So that's really good. All right, 2 minutes to go, guys. I'm gonna mute myself and listen to a little bit of music. Alright, you can hear me, but also the music. That's good. Is the music not too loud? Because if it is, I have to scale it back a little bit. A little bit lower on volume. Alright. So I'm gonna take like 5 decibels off then. Is this better? I have to keep talking, of course, otherwise you don't know. The more violent, the more annoying. Scale it back. Alright, alright. I'm gonna scale it back. Back. All the way back. Alright, how about this? I know it's a lot of violence, so better. Alright. So it's actually minus 20 decibels. That's a lot. Alright. I wasn't planning on talking over the music. It's just that I don't want to have people's eardrums like burst out because of the because of the audio difference. Alright, cool. So let's switch to me then. Let me press a button and then we should go to the lecture scene. So welcome. Can people see me? That's probably yes. I'm having a little bit of issues with the camera. It's because the light comes from this way. I should have brought my influencer ring with me. Let me actually shut down the music. It's really annoying in my ears because it's like really loud. Alright, it's pretty backgroundy. Okay, so perfect. Alright, so then we know that for me talking over it, it should be like minus 20 decibels, and I'm gonna write down that it's like minus 15 when we are then in the breaks. Minus 20 if I am talking. Alright, good. Right, So yeah, I had some. I look pretty. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. You look pretty as well. Um, yeah, so I had some issues with the camera because of the weird lighting situation here. I think I will have to bring my influencer ring when it's really sunny outside. Today's pretty okay because we just have a little bit of rain and it's relatively cloudy. But seems to all be going well. Good. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to test. So one of the things that I wanted to test is my drawing board because as people might have noticed, I do like drawing during lectures and especially drawing when I explain stuff, right? So I used to use the board in the background when I was doing it on Twitch, which meant that you had to switch to full screen and back to like the lecture layout. But we'll be good. We'll be good. Yeah, I can see actually that there's a big delay. I'm well, you guys are behind. I'm in front of you guys. So wanted to test the drawing board. So let's see if we can draw. So anyone has a suggestion what I should be drawing? Because that's of course the big question. Um, Greetings from Uganda. All right, big greetings back to Uganda. Thanks for joining the stream. Uganda should be the same time zone as Germany, right? So at least it's afternoon for you guys. So, a fish, all right? Um, fish. Let's draw a fish. Let's see. So, fishes are living in the sea. So I'm first going to draw a little bit of water, right? So, because you need a little bit of water. So, drawing time. All right, then a fish. So what kind of a color fish do I want? The last one that I did was green, so I think that this one's going to be purple. So just a basic fish. Let's do big purpley eyes on the fish, right? Fish has two eyes, and it's like something like this. And then let's make it blue, right? So that the eyes are really like popping out. And we want to do a fishy, so let's do a little bit of reddish as well inside of the fish. So I'm not gonna do a. We're 1 hour ahead, 3:02. Okay, so well, welcome. Let me see. So fishy, fishy, fishy. So we need a fin on the back. So that's something that we start off with. Nice red fin. So it's going to be a pretty tropical fish because of all of the colors. So um, goldfish are generally not that beautifully colored, but let's do a little bit of orange as well, so that kind of looks like a goldfish. We need to have something like this, and then we need to have another fin, right? Because they're fish, so they need fins. All right. Good. But it seems that the drawing board is working, so that's what I'm happy about. That's what I'm happy about. So during the lectures, we can just use the drawing board and fish. So we need to have a fish tail as well. Something like this. This is going to be a really, really beautiful, beautiful fish again, but it's always difficult. At least normally I prepare them beforehand, the drawings that I do, so. Anyway, this seems to work. So I would say it's test successful. It's not that I'm gonna draw a massive fish, but just wanted to check if it works. So, is there anything else that a fish really has that we should take care of? It's going to be a freakishly scary fish again. Yeah, well, I don't see many fish during my normal daily life, right? If you ask me to draw a mouse, that's kind of okay-ish. I'm a mouse geneticist, so I know about mice, but fishies are a little bit difficult for me. Gills, oh yeah, that's what I'm forgetting. That's why it doesn't look like a real fish. So let's give it like a couple of gills over here. Um, doesn't really improve the doesn't really improve, but hello everyone. Hello Mary Macchiao. Thank you for joining the live stream. Draw a fat mouse. Draw a fat mouse. Wait. I can do that really easily. Let me draw a fat mouse. I'm not gonna draw a mouse. Anyway, enough drawing. I think. Like we can draw. That's the main thing, right? That's what I was worried about, that the drawing board wouldn't work. I've been dragging it with me for a couple of weeks in my bag now, and I was worried that it would have been damaged or that the cables wouldn't work. I tried drawing this morning, but every time that I used the pen, it started freaking out. But seems to be okay now, so that's good. All right, so drawing test completed successfully. So we can use that. So if anyone has questions during the lectures and stuff, and I think that a drawing would be a good explanation, then we can just do a little drawing. It's definitely a fish. Yeah, well, you can see that it's a fish, right? Like the water level makes the illusion complete, right? That without a water level, it would just be like, what the hell is this kind of animal with the red thingy on the top? But anyway, looks pretty good. All right, so next thing that I wanted to test is, of course, Notepad. So you should be seeing Notepad. I hope you guys are seeing it. So let me actually start typing a little bit of code. Right, so we are going to make my little script. Oh, my little script, and then we are going to set my working directory to my D drive, just because we can, and I'm going to save it as test.r. No, I'm going to save it as test3.r. That's Notepad++, yeah. And code highlighting works. Is it visible? Is it not too small? So if it's too small, then code is readable. Okay, yeah, because I made it a little bit smaller compared to like on Twitch. I can make it a little bit more small, but I think that what I had it at was quite okay. So let's do a little plot, right? So I need some data for that. So let's take the volcano data set. I don't know exactly what that's called. I think it's data volcano or something. Oh, let me take it. So then we switch to R. So let me see if that works. No. Yes. Seems to work going to R. Don't know if there's a data volcano. I think there's a volcano. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. Volcano. And that's not, so let's search for it. Data, oh, it's in data sets. All right, so we just have to load the library. Library data sets. All right, and then we do data volcano, and not found. Is it found like this? Let me see. This is the example. Good, so that works. All right, so let's switch back to Notepad. So it's just library data sets, and then it's directly active, which is really nice. And then volcano, volcano is what we can use, and then we can do things like an image of it. So without using the standard R example, something like this should be good. The only problem that I'm having is that when I'm searching the help, it opens it up in the in my chat screen, so I can't see the chat when I'm looking at the help for R, which is a little bit of a drawback. So why does it find it here but not here? I'm wondering. Anyway, doesn't really matter too much. You guys can see the R window. Is the R window readable? And when I do a plot, can you guys, is this all visible? I think so, right? This should be readable. If you guys can read the Notepad++ window, then this should be doable as well. So I hope that that works out. Yeah, the text is not that different in size. Might be a little bit smaller. Shouldn't go smaller. It's all visible. All right, perfectly well. All right, then there's only one thing left to check, and that's checking if I can show you guys some websites. So Let's go to GitHub. Why not? Let's go to my GitHub. Um, that seems to be okay, although the text here is a little bit small. Um, what's a website that we generally use during the R course? Well, it's the R help file thingies, right? So let me see if I can open up one of these. And there it is pretty good. So this is pretty visible. So that's a lot bigger actually than it probably should be. But G network 2. Yeah, we can show G network 2, right? Just oh, I don't know what's up with my typing. That yeah, so that's pretty visible as well. That's pretty visible as well. Very good, very good. Yeah, seems to all work. All right, then there's so we had Firefox, we had Notepad, we had R, we had the drawing window, we have the command. Oh no, we didn't try the command window yet, but that's visible, I think. I have to shut down the other ones and also the PowerPoint then. Why is it all the way back there? Like it should be all the way on top here. But it's just a command prompt. So for when you want to install packages or something like that, right? Like if you go to the D drive, so you just say D double point cd D drive cd GitHub, and then we do rcmd install rctl or something. Don't I have a nice example? CD CTL mapping rcmd install rctl. Let me see if that's visible. That is pretty small, I think. Very small. Yeah, okay. So let me edit the properties. Properties. So go to like font size 20. No. Properties. Font size 24 then. I think this is a lot better. This makes the text. Right. At least it seems to be okay-ish. So it's just that it's black on black, which of course is not the best thing to do. But normally we would have like a notepad window on top of it, right? So you would only see like half of it. So let me actually try that out. So we would have something like this, and then we would have the notepad on the background. So we would type the commands in notepad and then copy paste them down to this. But this seems to be okay-ish. You can control scroll, yeah, but then it doesn't tell me what the size is. So it's just messing with the settings to make sure that it remembers it for next time. All right, good. Um, so then there's only two more things to try, and that's the animated GIFs for the breaks. So during the breaks, I generally will not be here. Um, so I will do I can just keep my microphone on. So let me switch to the first break. I think I like it. Like I took the old layout for the breaks and then make them a little bit newer, so it pops a little bit more, which is nice. And the code is also correct now. Faiz Ahmed, hello from Pakistan. Hello back to you, Pakistan. Um, Thanks for joining. We're almost done with the test. It's not a very long stream. I was just wanting to make sure that everything is visible. Um, we might actually want to ban someone to see if that works. Just thinking about it because we haven't used the moderator tools on YouTube at all. So, who is willing to be banned from the channel for a short while so that we can check if that works in case we get any people that like throw things in chat which is not appropriate, because I have no idea how banning people work. Okay, so we can just hide the user. I can make someone a moderator. I can report someone. That's not what we want to do. Put user in timeout. All right, so let me see. I'm just going to put my moderator in timeout for like a little bit. Hold up, I can use another account. Ah, all right. So I just timed out my. Ooh, that's bad. I am very sorry, moderator. uh, there is no way to undo this. All right, I made a huge mistake. I made a huge mistake. 300 seconds is 5 minutes, and it auto deletes all of the messages. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's not as fine-grained as I would have hoped. Um, all right, so back to moderator status. I'm sorry, moderator. um, I think I have too much power in this case. And timeout for 5 minutes is also really long. I'm really sorry. I hope that that will not be an issue. I hope that that will really not be an issue. Okay, so let's try the other break. Seems to work as well. Um, Again, the same kind of layout that we had for the bioinformatics course. I just added a little bit of flowers and made the title be coffee.break equals true or coffee break true because it looks more programmy. So I think that all works. So should be good. We should be more or less set up for tomorrow then. Um, you're trying to circumvent your ban. That's going to be an auto report to YouTube. No, welcome back. Welcome back. Should I make this account a moderator too? I will make this account a moderator as well. So interesting. But that was not really what I was expecting. Like, there's no real fine grain being able to like remove a single message, which I was hoping to be able to do in that sense. Um, that's a shame. All right. Sounds very good. Sounds very good. If anyone has any questions, like if some like you guys are here, right, for an R programming lecture or something like that. It's a test stream. But if you have a question, then we could do a little example program or something like that. Since I'm here anyway, and I reserved an hour, and it's now 20 minutes in, so I can do some more stuff and could listen to some more music. Let's add some music in the background just so that we. It's really loud for myself, so. Yeah, this is probably also not going to work when I talk over it. I shouldn't mess too much with audio. Shouldn't mess too much with audio. But, alright. That's everything that I wanted to test. So, most of the things work. I can put people in timeout. I can delete messages en masse by just saying delete one message. And that was not actually what I was expecting. But I think it's a pretty successful test for YouTube. So let's just go back to the PowerPoint. Let me see if actually everything works if I start scrolling through it. So I already did the lecture for tomorrow. So it's relatively similar to last year's lecture. It's a little bit different, used a new layout. Pretty happy with the layout actually. If anyone has any comments to the layout, let me know. The only thing that I really changed this time is use the yellow color, which is showing up in my logo here. Use it also in the bullet points. So I think it looks good. It might be a little bit too yellowish, but I'm a big fan of yellow, so why not? changed a bunch of these figures, and yeah, I think we're all set for tomorrow. So tomorrow we will have the course overview and introduction. So that will be a relatively long lecture. So the lecture will be around 3 hours, I guess. But that's because we don't really have that many assignments. I'm also redoing the assignments. So for the students that are following the course, um, it's always good to do the assignments from last year. It's also good to watch the lectures from last year, then you know kind of what you can expect. There won't be massive changes in the lectures. The only real thing which will change, of course, is the lectures that you guys provide me with, right? Because it's for you guys to learn. I already had a little video up asking for some comments and suggestions. Let me actually look at that because some people wanted to have string manipulation with R. Doing kind of text editing or head changing parts of text. I think that's a good idea. That's not in the current lecture series, but I think we can do something like that. So text analysis in R, and then the other one was multiple regression and econometry. I'm not that good in econometry, but we can add a little bit of econometry in there because I think that like the course is for you guys. So if you have any suggestions and say, well, we really, really want to do that, then we can just do that. So, and I'm here to make you guys happy, right? Like I already know how to program, and it's you guys that are following the course that want to learn how to program in R. So of course the basics we will explain. So the first 5, 6, 7, 8 lectures will be very standard, very similar to the lectures that we did in 2021. But if you have very specific requests or think like, no, I really, really, really want to do X with R, and it can be anything that you want, right? Let me see, because I actually wanted to check that as well. I'm just gonna, oh, you guys can see what I'm typing. So I'm trying to install the emoji library R, because emoji is like, it's always fun to do stuff with emojis. It's really, oh, object not found. No, because I need to have a string, so I need to put quotes around it. Emoji. Alright, so because I actually like R, because you can actually do some fun stuff with it, so I have to look for the code, but I made it for a colleague of mine. So it should be in colleagues, and then I made this for Daika. So I'm wondering if this will work actually on stream. So because you can use R to make could not find function emoji. Yeah. Oh, I want to have library emoji font. All right. Install.packages. No, that's not gonna work. Emoji font. Very good. All right, and we'll start installing a whole bunch of packages as well. And then, like, I like doing kind of animations with R. So things like this. So I hope that that actually comes out pretty well on stream. So it's something that I made just to show how easy it is to do like little animated GIF kind of style things with R. So if you guys want to learn how to do something like this so that you can impress your friends and colleagues by having a cow move and rotate across the screen in your R window, then we can definitely add like a little something like that. But that seems to work as well. So I think that's kind of it. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for all of the feedback. My moderator is back. Good. So you learned your lesson in timeout, I hope. So it's good that I didn't ban you because I didn't see any like unban commands. So probably when I ban you, it's forever and ever. That would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun, right? To learn something like that. Like I like doing stuff like that a lot. It's just that it takes like a lot of tinkering to make it work really well. But in the end, it's just making a whole bunch of plots, right? As soon as you make like 24 plots per second, it looks like it's moving. So you can restart it by just copy pasting in the code. So and the cow comes in, and then like the banana peel falls on his head, and he like flips around. And all of this is like little pieces of code, and then the little ghost emoji comes out. But we can we can do more. We can do a lot more. You can go really crazy with the emoji library. Good. Let's switch to my finish screen then. So the finish screen is there so that when I am intending to end the stream, that it automatically mutes my microphone and all of the headsets and stuff. So I just wanted to check if this worked. So for now, thank you guys so much for being here. It's just a little 30-minute test stream. If you have any suggestions on some topics that you want to learn, definitely let me know. And for now, I will say goodbye, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 2. So enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for being here.